NATO warships are playing a game of cat and mouse, where the rules are murky and the stakes are high. This was a training exercise. Their real mission, stopping alleged Russian sabotage attacks on undersea cables that supply power and data to Europe. As tonight, the White House says Ukraine and Russia have agreed to a ceasefire at sea as part of U.S. efforts to end the war in Ukraine. Last week, we embarked with NATO Naval Patrol Baltic Sentry.
Just to give you a sense of how complicated this waterway is, we're departing from the northern coast of Poland, a NATO ally, but just a couple of miles that way is the Russian territory of Kaliningrad. Above the surface, you have merchant vessels, you have military ships like this one, but below the water, you have those critical undersea cables.
On Christmas Day, this tanker set sail from Russia, crossing the Baltic but dragging its anchor on the seabed, slashing 4 underwater cables, according to Finland, until commandos boarded the ship and arrested the crew.
An anchor is not made to drag above over the seabed.
So, in your judgment, could this have been an accident?
Not at my ship.
Russia denies involvement, but Finland says the ship is likely part of the Shadow Fleet, merchant craft operating under orders from the Kremlin. NATO now deploying underwater drones to check cables for signs of damage. It comes as President Trump has said Europe needs to spend more on its own defense instead of relying on the U.S.
In some ways, this mission is exactly the model that the Trump administration wants. All the ships here are European. And you feel you can still rely on the United States?
I do, I absolutely do. We are still NATO.
These uncertain waters, now the front lines, the shadowy conflict. Raf Sanchez, NBC News.
With a rising concern among parents about what to do with their infants as measles cases continue to grow.